The chairman of the House of Representative Committee on Public Accounts, Bamidele Salam, has described football as the most passionate, interesting and participatory sporting event globally. Rep. Salam stated this while addressing the audience at the kick-off ceremony of the 5th edition of the Isiaka Adetunji Adeleke Memorial Football Competition held at Osogbo Township Stadium on Sunday. The lawmaker urged the Nigeria Football Federation and the National Sports Commission to focus on developing grassroots talents by developing local football and sponsoring players to attend football academies in Nigeria and worldwide. He added that sponsoring players to attend football academies would help sharpen the skills, making them more globally competitive.
Well, let me state this, especially about the game of soccer and football, happening in Nigeria. I recently visited Bulgaria, and I got talking with a few friends who are Bulgarians, and they were asking about Nigeria and asking mainly about our football. They were mentioning names, Gigi Okocha, Daniel Amokachi, Motu Adebodu, and they were saying that what has happened to Nigerian football. And you know, I looked at it very well as a further sign of the need for us to just wake up, especially in the area of football. Now, if this is the thing that the world knows most about us, and that is the truth, 10, 15 years ago, if you go to any African country, all that they know about Nigeria, when you mention Nigeria, they will mention about 5, 6, football icons. But today, when you mention Nigeria, they will be talking about music icons. They will be talking about Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy, and what have you. They are no longer talking about our football. So what has gone wrong? There's nothing wrong in promoting our music and having our youth doing very well in music. Yes, very fantastic. But we should not lose that which we originally have, which is a reputation that we have in football, all over the world. And I think what the National Sports Commission needs to do is to focus more on developing our grassroots football, local football. There are bundles of talent in every nook and cranny of this country that only need to be discovered and promoted and given opportunity to grow. There are a lot of football academies in the world, some football academies in Nigeria that we can sponsor people to go to, and that will sharpen their skill and make them more globally competitive. That is one area that the National Sports Commission should focus on, and I want to encourage the federal government of Nigeria, the state government and local government to work together towards developing grassroots football. Nigeria is a very important country, not only in Africa but in the world, but we have lost it in our football, and we should revive it now, more than ever before.
According to him, the 5th edition of the Isiaka Adetunji Adeleke Memorial Football Competition will showcase young players' talent, leaving a lasting impression just like past editions. He said the competition will have representatives from the 30 local government areas of the state, showcasing their usual energy and talent embedded in young persons.
Well, as usual, I believe that we should be expecting very creative and skillful display of soccer mastery. We should be expecting the usual energy that we find in our young persons, especially from all the 30 local government and East area of the state. We should be expecting very excellent officiating. We should be expecting a very cheering crowd of spectators. We should also be expecting that as the facilitator of this event, of this competition, we will increase on the kind of motivation that we have been given all participants. We should expect that we have more prizes and more awards for participants individually and collectively. And above all, I believe that we should also expect that more new talent will be discovered in this 5th edition of the Isiaka Adetunji Adeleke Memorial Football Competition, where we're going to discover players who will be promoted to showcase their skills and their talent at national and global events.
In his own remarks, the chairman of the organizing committee of the competition, Oladele Bamidele, announced that the competition will run until January 15, 2025, which is the posthumous birthday of the late Isiaka Adeleke.
Of the competition, this year's edition will not be an exception. We are having this kickoff today, and it will run from now till January 15, 2025, when the finals will be held. The final, as we all know, is used to mark the posthumous birthday of the first civilian governor of Osun State. late Otumba Isiaka Adetunji Adeleke.
He explained that the competition will feature one from each of the local government areas, and knockout stage has commenced with a match between Orolu local government and Osogbo local government. Bamidele also announced that the president of the Nigerian Football Federation is expected to attend the finals.
We have all the local government in the state, the 30 local government and the area office participating in the competition. That means 31 teams representing each of the local government. One team will be drawn by in the first stage of the competition, which will give us round of 16 up to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the final on January 15, 2025, like I said. On the day, we will be expecting the whole world to be here. I've just been briefed by the sponsor of the program, but that by the grace of God, we'll be having the president of the NFF, Nigeria Football Federation, this year at the finals.
Bamidele reporting for Amilo.